Welcome to your Power Flow. We are going to heat things up and have some fun. But first, a reminder for you at home, these flows are designed to build in difficulty with each layer. So at any point, if something starts to become just a little bit too much for where you're at today, just go back to the previous option or making any modifications that feel right for you at home. So we're gonna start in a 4-point kneeling position, stacking shoulders over wrists, hips over knees, with a long neutral spine. And like always, we want to start by focusing in on our breath. So we're inhaling to fill up the rib cage, feeling the expansion through the backs and the sides of the rib cage, allowing the pelvic floor to drop, and then exhale, feeling the waistline tighten as the pelvic floor lifts. As you continue with your breathing, feeling that you're maintaining the scapula flat onto the back, so the shoulder blades, that feeling of length from head to tailbone. And then now with your inhale, we're gonna start to shift the hips back, pulling the belly button deep towards the spine to get a nice little stretch for the lumbar, and then we'll exhale back up towards the hands to stack. Inhaling and exhaling for 2. For 1. And then again, we're gonna rock back with our inhale, this time keeping the heels pulled in towards the bum as we come up. So we're gonna just start to activate the hamstrings a little more. Now this might be sensitive on some knees. If you need to, either grab just a little more padding, or just as you come up, you'll shift the hips first and then do a hamstring curl at the top. Last one to come up and stay. From here, reaching the right foot out long behind you, keeping that foot beside the knee, we're gonna exhale, lifting the hips up in line with the shoulders, rotating the left knee out to the side, not allowing those hips to start to twist. So staying nice and parallel to the floor, return it in, lower the knee, bring it in, and other side. Exhale, open it up, return, and lower. One more time, just like that, each side. Lift it up, press, release, lower, in, left, feeling those rotators and glutes working through the back, pressing out to a full plank, lowering in 3 counts, keeping the collarbones wide, shoulders nice and down away from the ears, untucking the toes, actively reaching the legs, keeping the glutes on, that support of the abdominals from underneath with a little anchor through the pubic bone. You're gonna roll a marble with the nose to exhale, press up. Inhale, I want you to stay, feel the length, reaching through the top of the head to the toes, and then exhaling back down, sequencing through the spine as you go. And again, exhale, nod, or roll a marble with the nose. Inhale, lengthen up. Feel you're keeping that abdominal support and closed rib cage connection. Lowering down one more time. Exhale down. Here we're going to stay. Same activation through the legs, the core, and the whole lower body. Pointing the foot, we're going to pulse it in towards the bum for 1, flex 2, and then lengthen and reach it out. As we're here, we'll continue to alternate sides, feeling that this doesn't start to, 1, shift the hips in either side as you're alternating, or start to pike the pelvis up and off the floor. So keeping that anchor once again through the pubic bone. Last time each side. Checking in with the shoulders. They're not tense or crunching up to the ears, lengthening out. Tucking the toes, exhale, pressing up through the hands, shifting the hips back. Inhale, we're gonna press up and over, articulating through the spine, and then shifting tailbone to lead us back. 2 more, inhale up and over, exhale back. Last one, and back this time, folding the knees and returning back to that place where the heels pull in towards the bum to start our layer 2. So from here, reaching the right leg out behind, exhale, lift it up. We're pressing through the left heel in line with the rest of the torso. Inhale, pull the leg back in. Open the knee out to the side, lower down, return. To the left, we press to lift, pull it in, rotate, return, and lower. Just that much again. One more time each side. Last one, pressing, inhaling, exhale, inhale, return the leg, 3 counts to lower for 3, 2, 1. Release the toes. This time, we're all gonna take an inhale breath, exhale, lower it down. Now, if you had enough challenge with the pelvis last time to keep that stable, I want you to stay here. Or if you want a little more challenge, we're gonna come back up into that swan dive prep position, and we're gonna hold here as we add in that pump of the leg. So we point, we flex, lengthen and lower. Inhale and exhale. 2 more per side. Check in with the shoulders. We're not sinking into the floor, giving into gravity. The breastbone is opening long and forward. Take your breath, lowering down if you're up. Again, tuck those toes. Exhale up to a push-up. Shift the hips back. 3, long stretch. And back. 2. Last one. We lower the knees. We shift it back, and we're going to layer number 3. So we reach, we lift, pressing this time. Shift into that back heel as you point the top foot. Watching the hips don't pike in space. You're trying to stay flat on your countertop. Bring it all back, pull the knee in, open out to the side. Here, if you can, we're gonna reach that leg. Pull the toe back in, return, lower, and down, other side. So we reach, we lift, press, stay low as you shift, return, pull it in, open out, reach that leg long, pull the toe in, return, one more time each side, lift, shift, return, in, rotate, out, in, knee goes down, left, up, press, shift, up, in, rotate, out, to find our plank. Same ending. Coming up to take our breath, lowering down, option to stay, option to lengthen back up, to stay here. We pulse, heel, lengthen, left, heel, lengthen. 2, how you do? 1, good, lowering down, tuck the toes, exhale up. We are gonna flow through the whole thing with single repetitions of each. 2 times through, and then we're going into part 2. Last one, shift it back, the knees lower, take your stretch, keep the heels in towards the bum, full flow single reps. Press, up, out, shift, in, knee, out, reach, toe, in, knee, and down. Other side, up, press, shift, in, knee, open, reach, toe, in, plank, to lower. Take your breath, maybe lower down or stay. Heel pumps and down. Left and down, lower. Exhale, shift it back just once to lower the knees. Last time, beginning again. Out, up, press. Making sure you're breathing here. Hopefully you're starting to feel a little bit sweaty. Other side, up, heel presses. Keep those hips low on the shift. Out, reach, in, knee, down, and plank. Pressing up to swan. Lowering lowering down maybe, or staying up. We pulse, 2, reach, pulse, 2, reach, lengthen, press, shift. Take a nice big breath as you articulate through. Send those hips back. We bend to lower the knees. And staying in your shell stretch for just a moment to let that go.